Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Wednesday, April 30th, and this is my analysis for Bitcoin. If you haven't done so yet, definitely do check out my free Discord channel, which is linked down here in the corner at the end of the video. And make sure to check out my website, fxpipcollector.com. Make sure to watch the video on my home screen to learn more. So, anyways, on Bitcoin, I wanted to start off on the weekly time frame because this, to me, is where the clarity is definitely at. I think this is so extremely clear to be five waves up. Then we have one impulsive move down with a break of structure, should be a wave A. We have corrective up, should be a wave B. And I think once this wave B ends, which I think will happen at one of these two fib levels, someplace between like the 96 and $100,000 area, I think it's going to go down big time. I think it's potentially going to go down someplace around the $62,000 range and maybe even much lower before it actually does end up continuing the much bigger uptrend. So anyways, now we got that under control. Let's go down to the daily. Now on the daily is where you can start to see this as a trend. First of all, you got nice five waves down, wave A. You have five waves up, A of B. You have three waves down. Low wave B tells us that we're looking at most likely an expanding flat. The target for an expanding flat is usually the 178. So I'm watching this 61% Fibonacci retracement like a hawk. If it makes like a double top right there, break a structure to the downside, that's going to tell me that this is the end of an ABC of B, expanding flat, and potentially a big move to the downside for a wave C. So anyways, let's take it down to the 4 hour and 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour time frame, I still see no reason whatsoever to think that it's going down yet. What I want to see is I want to see it hit the 61% Fibonacci retracement and the 178% Fibonacci extension. It might even overshoot that a little bit, grab that $100,000 mark because that's a nice round number. I think if anything, this right here is a wave A. I think this is one big old big wave B, and this is potentially a wave C. I still think we're going to go up to hit those levels. Then if we hit those levels, go down impulsively, break structure, that is what would tell me that the wave B is over on the higher time phase and that we potentially are in a big downtrend for a wave C. So, like I said, I think there's a good chance it's going to go down at some point. I would only turn into a seller if I saw that, double top, break a structure that I always see at the end of a trend, because it may not happen here. It could push up to the 78% Fibonacci retracement, which is a much higher Fibonacci level, which if we squeeze this down, the 78% Fibonacci retracement is all the way up to about the 1025 area. So, one of these two Fibonacci levels inside this box is where I'm going to be looking for the end of a trend, for the end of a wave C, of wave B, and potentially the end of a correction and a big push to the downside. So anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching and happy trading.